Wonky, Kirsty here. It's Wednesday, so I've just finished in clinic in Inverurie at Clan Cancer Support. Full on day today. I've seen 6 different clients, all with different issues arising from either their cancer treatment or from the surgeries that they've had. Really interesting day for me. I've seen so many different things and helped them in lots of different ways. Lots of scar work today. So mastectomy scars, had a go at those, and the results are, they just speak for themselves. You know, I always say people have these restrictions across this area, so we worked on that. One lady had burn scar as well, and I love working on burn scars. I love all scars, you know, I'm weird, but this was just lovely. It's like a moonscape with wee craters, and when you're working on it you can just feel it softening underneath your fingers and becoming more pliable instead of being so locked tight. It's much more relaxed within the tissues and it softens, and that gives more movement, because if you think of something being stuck down and then you can release it, everything can move around that area. So that was fantastic, and she was really happy with the results. We worked, she has a mastectomy scar as well, so we worked across that. Again, just where bits had got stuck down, there was a wee bit of a valley, so we worked to try and bring those fibers back up. So again, it's those restrictions, stopping the movement, pulling, uncomfortable. And then this afternoon, I've had abdominal scars. Again, similar situations where the tissues become very tight. Wonky, come back. Become very tight and feel hard. So just by using scar work techniques, it just releases those fibers, makes them more pliable, and because they're more pliable, that's also bringing more hydration to the area between the tissues and the fibers themselves, and that in itself just smooths out the area, so there's less dips and hollows. The fibers can operate better, and the client has got better movement because they're not so restricted. So that was really interesting today as well. Who else did I see? So we had breast cancer, we had abdominal scars, foot pain, okay, due to the chemotherapy. A side effect of the chemotherapy is that it's left this client with really pain just down one side of their foot. So we did very gentle techniques, again, just to try and calm down the area. Is it nerve damage? Is it some damage to the tissues because of the chemotherapy drugs and the ingredients? I'm not a diagnostician, I always tell you that, but I work with what I can feel. So what felt tight, we tried to relax. And if the foot is more relaxed, then it can function better, and that will reduce the pain that that client is feeling. So really interesting day. Little MooGoo order went out this morning for a client. They picked it up while they were in clinic. Good old skin balm, sensitive skin balm. That's what went out with some extra samples and a wee thank you in there. Because again, that is a cream that can be applied during chemotherapy, during radiotherapy, and after radiotherapy on that damaged skin, and it's approved by the NHS. So that's why I use it in clinic, and I promote it as a good skincare product for cancer clients to use. So yeah, a very, very pleasing day. I'm still red. I've had my mask on all day, so I've got rosy cheeks. But I am away home. I have new things in the pipeline. They are very, very early stages of the pipeline at the moment, so I can't say too much about it, but I will keep you posted. Very exciting project that I'm creating. And I have to say thank you to my fabulous business mentor, Helen Bullen. I had a one-to-one with her yesterday and things just snowballed. I said something and then she said, well, you could do this. And then I could do that. And she said, you could do this and that would do that. And it was just like ideas barking all over the place. It was absolutely brilliant. I love it. So yeah, there will be new things coming in the pipeline, but I'll let you know when I can tell you a bit more about them. And also, yeah, the Foggy Nuke. So I will be trialing offering appointments from the Foggy Nuke. I did a video last week, gave you a wee tour of what will be the treatment room, the waiting room, the parking outside. It's such a great location. You can get there by bus. There's loads of parking, and in the village we've got the co-op, we've got a Chinese takeaway, and we've got a chippy. So if you're coming later in the day, you could always pick up your supper as well on your way back. So I'm going to be promoting that probably next week. I'll start organising that. So if you would like to come and have a treatment at the Foggy Nuke in Foggy, then let me know. And the beauty of that is that I can do a shorter treatment. So you can have an hour's treatment, or you can have sort of half an hour's treatment instead if you want. So lots happening. I've had a great day today. I'm back in Inverurie on Friday because Clan House in Aberdeen is closed to traffic. So all my lovely clients have agreed to come out and see me in Inverurie instead. So I'm back here on Friday with 5 more clients, something like that. Wait and see. Things change. You know, that is one thing about working with people going through cancer. They can book an appointment and 2 days later, you know, something's happened or they're really not feeling well enough, and we just adapt the appointments to suit them. So at the moment I've got plenty booked in, but we'll wait and see what happens on Friday morning. So I hope you've had a great day, and if you've got any queries about what I do, where I do it, why I do it, the most difficult question for me to answer is how I do it, because it's all down to my fingers and feeling what the tissues are telling me and getting the feedback from the tissues, whether they're grumpy, whether they're happy, whether they're tight, you know, and that's what I then work on. So every treatment is tailored, it's bespoke, and if you had a treatment on Monday and you had a treatment the following Monday, they're not necessarily going to be exactly the same because the tissues will be different. So it is a very tailored service that I offer, and it is just fabulous. I love what I do. I know I said that the other day, but I really, really do, and I hope that you know that comes from the heart. And I love working with the people that I'm working with. So have a great evening. I'm away back home now. Take the girls out for a nice walk around the hill because I've been indoors most of the day. I came out at lunchtime and picked up some food for supper. I picked up some leeks, and I've just got in the car now. My car stinks of leeks. So I'm going to have to air the car when I get back. So I'm going to take them for a nice long walk around the hill, and that is my downtime after I've given everything to my clients today. That is my self-care, and I always try and promote you and encourage you to do your self-care as well. So that will be that, and yeah, I will speak to you soon. So any questions, you want to know anything, get in touch. It's all on my website, or just drop me a message. I love to talk to people and tell them what I do and how I can help them. And from Wonky and from me, have a great evening, and I'll see you soon. Cheerio!